Hi, I'm Steve and welcome to Green Side Up. I've got two massive thank yous to note today. Firstly to Tony Smith. He gave my channel a massive boost yesterday by recommending to his subscribers that they come over and have a look at my channel and possibly subscribe over there, which they have done massively. So Tony, I'm deeply in debt and one day I will repay you somehow. I don't know how, but I will. So thank you for that. Secondly, to the new subscribers who have come along, thank you for coming along and having a look and subscribing. Hopefully I can repay you too by giving you some good content in the future. I am relatively new to this videoing and there are a few issues, notably one with the camera and its refocusing. I am trying a new camera this next week. Hopefully that will resolve the issue and things will get better as I become more proficient. So I just wanted to say thank you. I'll put a link to Tony's channel in my description of this video. Thank you to everyone who's come over and have a look. I hope you continue to enjoy the videos over here and thanks again. I've cleared a couple of beds inside the polytunnel so I can start making plans towards sowing the middle of next month directly into the ground. We'll move past this first one for now. This is my hot box. It's panelised so it will come apart and it's just held together with wig nuts and bolts. Hopefully you can see that in the corner. And what this does is it heats the air inside during the day and through the night it retains it a lot longer than if you just left it uncovered. So this heats the soil up and it will make 2 or 3 degrees difference. By the time sort of mid-month, next month comes along, the ground will be warm enough to sow things like brassicas so I can get all them started inside. And I will just very gently twirl around. The one that we passed up there, I'm going to cover that in plastic. It's the same principle with that. And what I like to do is to rough up the soil a little bit, get it nice and loose, get a lot of air into it, and then every day when I come down to the allotments I'll take the plastic off and rough it up again. It's a 5-minute job. The soil on the surface will get warm and I'm mixing it with the cold soil underneath. This makes a massive difference, I believe. Nothing more, it gives me a bit of exercise. God knows I could use it. So there we go, my hot box. Stir fry tonight, so I'm just picking a little bit of spinach for it. And we'll add a little bit of this mazuma as well. I'll just really take the tips. I'll take a bit of that. Spinach and this mazuma just want wilting down in the heat of the pan, really. There you go. And I'll just add a little bit of parsley to this flat leaf parsley. It's actually a giant Italian parsley. Lovely stuff. Flavourful dinner tonight. We'll have a bit of this chard as well. I eat both the stems and the leaves of this. That all goes in the dinner bag. Reasonable leak. Dinner. And we'll have a pak choy as well. We have covered 2 areas in the polytunnel today to help warm it up so that in 2 weeks time I can start sowing. What about outside? Well, there's one thing you can do outside at the minute. We all know up and down the country everywhere is soaked at the minute and there's not a lot you can do. You can't even really get on the soil. But what you can do is spread a plastic cover over the area where you're going to be putting your first early potatoes in and your onions. What this will do is it'll just stop it getting wetter. Basically, it'll stop the rain getting through. On windy days and cold days, take it off, and as soon as it's reasonably dry enough, get on there to fork over the surface lightly. That will open it up, let air in, let the wind in, and it will help to dry it out. These are what you can do in the next sort of month or so to help dry that soil out. Myself, I've got one of these. It's a cultivator, 5-prong one. It's on a 6.5 foot handle, so I can reach most of my beds with this. Just rake it up, leave it exposed to the elements, and that dries it up for me. Thank you.